What happened to all the people?
This place looks deserted.
No, it doesn't. There's something downstairs.
It doesn't make any sense. Theta is clearly the best option for survival.
What do you mean? Oh my god. I was so sure for a second there, dude. I was so sure this was like some kind of firearm that I could use to fight back, and I was gonna be so happy.
Fight the tumor monster downstairs.
Yeah, fight the tumor monster. He looks different to what we saw in the boat before. I don't
Different
know.
types of tumor monsters. Ooh.
This door doesn't.
Door
look
number 2.
pleasant.
Let's see what's in there.
How did they all go?
Theta, where would you go?
Probably Lambda or Omicron?
Well, we've seen Lambda already. So maybe Omicron.
It was kind of bad that they have dialogue rolling in the middle of that. But it's totally thrown me off. Is Simon not scared right now? I'm pretty scared. Oh. And it keeps turning the torch off. Matt, I don't like this. When was the last time we played a horror and you were in control?
Like the other day. What are you talking about?
What do you mean the other day?
Like the other day. You remember that time?
Yeah, that time.
I remember that time
Where did
too.
find anyone?
Maybe
You
they all
guys
helped out
remember,
the
right, audience?
To carry into town? Well, it seems excessive, but
'Cause I totally
have a
remember.
question.
I think I do remember the last time you played a horror when we were playing a horror together.
Well,
And I
there's the
think it was
fear,
when
right?
you... No, well, okay, alright, yeah, okay, that's fair enough. You did do some pretty scary... Oh my god! Wow.
And there you go.
And there we have it. That's what we look like. That is crazy.
You could totally miss that too.
Yeah, you could. Is this like the only mirror in the game then? Or these the only mirrors in
I
the
don't
game?
think so, but the
I
player
wonder what
could
the
totally
significance
just
of that on
not
our
care.
hand is. We're still so human-like as well, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we could just quite easily be a human in a suit. Oh, I do not like any of this. Oh. Okay, well that place is messed up. Is that going to take me down? Oh no, alright, that's a dead end. Okay, good.
The tumor is spreading.
Okay.
That's such a like horror movie thing to do.
I know, right? I know. I'm taking my fire extinguisher with me. Guy Conrad. Thing is, big rooms and big abandoned rooms that are echoey in the, you know, in the hallways and stuff are pretty scary anyway in the real in the real world. When I was younger and I used to like go exploring like abandoned buildings, it was always the really, really big open ones that would get to you a little bit more. Right in the middle. Oh, it's Catherine.
I never liked abandoned buildings. That's not my thing.
Hey, that's my room.
You want me to bring something? A souvenir?
No, it's just memories.
Oh yeah, close the door.
Yeah? What? You don't like me closing doors, but nothing's in here. And I'll know if something comes at me this way.
And you won't
No.
be able to escape.
Yeah, but it might walk
seriously
past
doubt
me
you'll
as well.
find anything useful in there.
Lady, I'm going through your unmentionables, and you have to sit here and watch. Oh my god, you can go through her unmentionables.
Fan.
Thanks. Reminds me of Taipei, my hometown.
Oh, she's from Taipei. Is it wrong I just assumed she was like completely Caucasian? What are these?
I thought she was a little Asian
What's
in
the
there.
little projector? Looks homemade.
That's my attempt at building a vivarium. It's kind of a proto-arc.
Vivarium, I've heard that word before. I think that's like a term to describe something in...
You missed the bottom shelf. Ooh. Journal.
Journal. Oh my god, we're going full Snoop mode here. Alright. Where are my glasses? Here we go.
What are you, an old man?
No. I realized though,
glasses.
I bought some like nice little towels to do the dishes with, and I realized if I clean my glasses and use those towels to dry them off, it's amazing, dude. Like they get cleaner. They're cleaner than they've been since I first bought them. I know this is a really interesting anecdote, but the screen's far away, so I need to wear them. All right, here we go. What's this say? Imogen Reed tested a machine today. It was clearly corrupted by WAU, but more importantly, it was assembled in a seemingly primitive way. Like someone had specifically created it for the WAU to steal. When activated, the machine mimicked the room and read along with it. At some point, she was scanned and then loaded as a simulation inside the digital space. The presentation shocked Reed and was quickly terminated. It scares me how much it reminds me of my AR capsule. Have you got any further insights on that for me?
No. There's still some stuff I don't remember since because I played this last year. It's
Yeah,
like
it was a while
these
ago,
little
actually.
details right here escape me.
Someone had specifically created... So a machine got built that the WAU stole, and what the machine did is it mimicked the room and a person, and then they got scanned in. People are being scanned into the WAU or something? Anyway, that was on the 6th. On the 14th, she says, after dissecting the Vivarium machine that Reed activated, it's clear that the WAU copied my capsule... the capsule project... This is the project, right. Copied my project to construct the scene to hold the Reed simulation. It's actually very similar in its construction, except for one point, where my capsule houses flat people constructed from model neurographs. The Vivarium's brain scan lives on. It isn't limited by its content. From the originating brain scan, Reed emerged. The Reed inside the Vivarium was a perfect copy. Wow, so this is like... This cancerous thing creates simulations and perfect copies of us to be absorbed into it? So the people who have been killed by it have maybe are just sort of living on in like forcibly?
Yeah.
In another type of the Ark? That was on the 14th. On the 21st, she says, I have it. Exactly 1 week later, she says, I have it. I can save humanity. I can build an artificial reality capsule that can hold every living member of Pathos 2. I can't figure out how it worked with the Vivarium, but I can replicate WAU's scanning technique using the pilot seats. They're already prepared with the type of electromagnetic jumps needed. Wait, so the WAU invented the scanning technique and she just copied it? It was even easier than I thought, she says the next day. The pilot seals are already set to allow the diffraction and high energy needed to capture the scan. I suspect WAU has been using the seat to steal scans from us for a while. I guess that explains the mockingbirds. The WAU must have stolen scans from people using the pilot seat and used it as a basis for intelligence in the machine. Are the mockingbirds the things we run away from? Because they look like birds, don't they, right? They look like little turkey things, the way they wander around.
Right.
No,
Yeah,
really,
tumor
right?
turkeys. Yeah. Tumor turkeys.
And then the next month, July 3rd, she says, with a surprisingly positive reaction from the team, we now have officially started the Ark project. We're to scan all the people we can and find and load them into the capsule. We'll then launch it into space using the space gun. It's nice to think something will live on like that. This was just like a little pet project for her then. It's like, oh, here's a nice way for humanity to live on. It's nice to think about. Knowing that they all themselves are doomed.
Yeah, and then people decided, I don't want to live this life anymore.
And
I just want to be
themselves.
inside of a simulation.
Oh, that would explain why you'd be a little bit more
And that's why people are
comfortable.
killing themselves.
If people think, though, that because they live in the simulation, if they think for a second that when they kill themselves, they'll suddenly, their conscious experience will transfer into the Ark. I don't think that's true, right? That just can't happen. You just
will
die.
see.
Oh. Okay. Mark Saran killed himself. Oh, here you go. Mark Saran killed himself after a scan. He's been suggesting everyone should kill themselves. It would somehow allow them to actually get on the Ark. No, that can't be true. That doesn't work. I'm not sure how that would work. You'd think that the person in the Ark would think it's happened, but the person to die wouldn't. It did trigger a lot of my arguments among the staff, and apparently it's my fault somehow. Strohmeyer is not happy with me. Hopefully it will calm down. Strohmeyer was like sabotage and stuff as well earlier. What happened to the real Catherine, I wonder? AR capsule. Richard gave me a set of AI templates I haven't seen before. Unfolded one of them to make a new friend for Capsule Catherine and her gang of legacies. New way to simulate turbulence makes the weather system so much better. Implemented Reed. Didn't go well. New try with the Reed. Reed won't play nicely with the others. She's too real. Reed was a perfect copy of a real person, right? So of course she'd be very real, and she's having trouble interacting with these AI templates up here, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. He hasn't seen before.
Well, there you
okay,
go.
we spent a while in that. It's fine though.
Just like Life is Strange, where we spent like 20 minutes reading the journal.
No. It was was it? It was 40 minutes before we even, you know,
It got to the
did
meat
the
of the
main
story.
thing that game's about. Yeah.
Looks like something you'd fish out of the ocean.
Huh? Oh, you mean... Yeah, that's a part of Reed's vivarium. It's a long story. Forget it.
No, I don't want to forget it. Explain more. Reed could be our big bad guy.
Dude,
Go.
these voice actors, they get paid by the line, my friend.
They're doing very well.
Expensive.
Very casual, very natural, very...
Yeah,
What is...
for me, it was kind of the best part of the game.
Your teddy bear could use some repairs.
Toby always breaks. He's top heavy, so he keeps falling over.
Oh, poor Toby.
I mean, obviously, there's some other good things that they do in this game, but the voice acting kind of made it for me. It made it complete.
Yeah. So many game studios don't quite know. They don't know how to direct their voice actors, and they don't know how to implement it well enough into the game to give
Which
it that
messes it up.
this natural feel. Yeah.
So
yeah.
to the left, you can open those. Yeah. You miss one in the first. Yeah.
Oh, I'll start over there.
Yeah. It's fine.
Goddamn long hallways.
You could always
Check
go
in a
back.
second. Oh, it's Mark's
Dun
room.
dun dun.
All right. Woo! It's nice once we turn the light on. You know, it's pretty chill once we got that light going. All right. So what do we see here? Lambda. He's talking about all the stations. Wait. Mark who?
Wahlberg, dude.
It's okay. What
It's
was
fine.
that
There's no
noise?
alien in events, man.
What was that noise? Okay, all right. Yeah, we're not playing Alien Isolation. It's fine.
What the
What is
balls?
this? What is he showing there?
I
Showing all the wires coming off of it?
yeah. I hate mutations like this. Oh, so gross.
Really?
Yeah.
You did mention actually right at the start that you thought it was pretty gross.
Yeah.
They are quite gross. You're right.
Like to see, like, imagine if you move your desk and at the bottom of your desk something was growing out of it. That would be gross, dude. Like I would vomit like right there.
Oh,
Just-
really?
Blah! Yeah, just straight up just spray that thing out.
Kind request to the chaps in the comments, by the way, who know a bit of maths. Can you talk about those equations we're looking at there and what we see? Well, also, what do you make of this, Matt? Look at this. That looks like outer space. That looks like some kind of distant red-shifted nebula. And he circled it and said, who? And then there's an X in the corner. Why?
Ooh, mysterious.
See, I can't tell with you, dude. I can't tell whether you actually know and you're holding it off, or we're getting into proper speculation land now.
Mysterious.
And then we got some question marks there. All right, let's go through his stuff. This is good. Pavlina Martinu, the nature of identity. Questions about the self. Who are you? What does it mean to be human? Does your body or your surroundings confine or define you? All very difficult ideas to approach without having your questions be invalidated by the practical or mystified by the spiritually minded. In this book, Pavlina Martinu, professor of philosophy at the Charles University in Prague, guides you through the history of great thinkers and what they have to say about identity. That just reminded me that we're in the future and that we're about to James Cameron it up and go to the bottom of the deepest trench on the whole planet. It's gonna be great. Classified. Mark Sarang, intelligence analyst, Theta, Pathos 2. Mr. Sarang, the company is very pleased to hear about your success in making the WAU a station-wide presence. We trust you will appreciate what a unique opportunity this is, and that you will do everything in your power to fully explore and understand this mystery. To do so, you need to ensure that Dr. Johann Ross is able to steer and study the WAU from Alpha without outside interference. In case of an emergency, you may direct Julia Dahl at Omicron to forcefully eliminate any opposition, but please make an effort to avoid extreme actions. The WAU is an important, costly affair. and we hope to follow a steady development without setbacks. The supervisory board. What? Why is it a unique opportunity? Man, Julia. What the hell? Oh, mate, there is definitely something out there.
Dude, there's nothing. Don't worry.
There is definitely something out.
Don't worry, dude. Just open up those drawers.
Yeah, let's just stay here and read the story forever. It's okay. We can look at the reflection in the board there, just in case something comes
Oh
into
man,
the door.
that is the freakiest way to do a jump scare. I don't
What if that suddenly starts moving and you're like, oh boy?
Yeah, dude.
Out the corner of your eye. What's with the balls? Like, is this not the? This isn't the first cricket
What's
ball.
wrong
we've
with
seen.
balls, man? Balls are great.
Oh my god! It actually fell on the back of the desk. That was so cool. Oh, I don't know whether we should be looking this closely at this stuff. What does this say? Company restructurations plans? Imminent Class 3 exterior events?
Would you find, like, if the world didn't go to crap, like, would you be okay working in a place like this? Are you interested, like, if you went to school for science and all these studies, like, would you...
If I felt like what the research I was doing was going to change the world, yeah, I would not mind. All right, look, we could read it in text form, or we can try and translate the, the written hand, which has always been a fun staple of VisualWood. So let's try it. Ready?
Oh, God.
Dear friends, when you read this, I will have entered the Ark. As I've explained, this is accomplished by ceasing to live as your scan is being completed. To not... something. What is that word? To not frighten. To not frighten Catherine.
Don't tell me you're going to edit that out.
No edits. People will see the struggles. To not frighten Catherine, I will do this in secret by ingesting cyanide. Folding cyanide salt into... Look, we're giving up.
Oh, you're cheating again.
I will do this in secret by folding cyanide salts into chewing gum and placing it in my mouth before seeing her. When I hear her announce completion, I will bite down, quickly causing my own demise. When you discover the truth behind my death, know there is no tragedy to mourn, for I am victorious. I advise you all to do the same and join me inside the Ark. Mark, you idiot!
What? Oh. I wonder what you
Dude,
have to go through in your life to be like, I want to die. You know, I like they don't really. I wonder if they go into specifics.
Did you know that the human body consists of up to 75 trillion individual cells? They typically don't stay with us till we die. Some live a few days, while others live a few years. We're not affected by their short lifespans, as they're replaced by new cells which help sustain our bodies. I don't think anyone would argue that we ever lose our persona due to this process. Yet we are clearly in a constant state of transformation. Then how do we remain the same? A continuous flow of thought and perception keeps an unbroken chain of continuity that we know as our self. Our conscious mind is not the pattern of our brain, but a continuous emergent entity based on that pattern. When Dr. Chun populates the Ark, she is capturing a moment of our existence and placing it inside the digital world. Soon you and your digital you will grow apart due to diverging experiences, but for a tiny window, you are the very same. With unbroken continuity, it will live on. A fulfilling life, no doubt, no less real than the one from which it was plucked. Now remember, you are not your body. You are the emergent entity. That entity just happens to occupy two places at once for a while.
Or forever if you want it to.
If you took away your body, you would simply be the only one you can be. The you inside the Ark. Let your body die and continue on in the digital digital paradise among the stars.
I'm not buying it. What do you think of that? What do you think?
I don't know, dude.
Dude, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. It's pointless. You can have millions of you. Yes. All you are doing is ending your current existence of your time on this planet. That is all you are doing by killing yourself.
Oh.
It doesn't transfer your perception of what you currently are into the Ark. It doesn't matter if you grow apart from your clone, your digital clone. Who cares?
I think what they're getting at is that they want to transfer their soul with them. That if they kill themselves, hopefully the soul will be transferred with them.
That's See, I'm not a big believer in souls. That's the thing. I just think you would just no sense of you would end up going into the digital world there. I reckon why not just stay alive? Just keep making more and more copies of yourself, right?
More and more copies. I don't know if I want a bunch of me, you know.
Dude, become the Borg.
But,
oh
like,
my god, it's dark in here. Oh, I didn't really want to lock myself into this one.
I probably would marry myself. Wouldn't that be something? If you marry yourself, like imagine if you can go into the digital world, make 2 copies, make one of the copies a girl, or keep it a man, depending on what you're into, and marry myself. Like I know myself, I can please my own self. Not in that way, but in other things other than
that's a really interesting
in
thought.
that way. Obviously, there are other needs that a person needs other than that. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't that be something? Like would that be something that can work? I wonder about that.
It's a do you know what? I reckon what if you were like a really unfaithful person though? Because then it wouldn't really work, because you would know that the other version of you is also unfaithful, and you'd constantly be incredibly jealous and worried of yourself. Or like, or you know, let's say this, Matt. You're with Lady Matt, right?
Yeah.
And you've been with Lady Matt for 10 years, and you wake up and you realize you've fallen slightly out of love with Lady Matt a little, or you found you're suddenly attracted to someone else. Now, even if it doesn't amount to anything, boom, you're wondering if, because the Lady Matt is you after all, maybe Lady Matt feels the same. Maybe, I don't know, and then maybe that would tear at you.